Very slow today. It's just...
Yeah, it's one of those days. That's why I didn't record today.
All right, so what is your name and where are you from?
So, my name is Highbrick. I'm from Harlem.
Now, you want to do the short? So the short questions?
Whatever you want to
Dating
do.
questions?
Whatever you want to do, I'm
Okay,
ready.
let's do dating questions.
Whatever you want to do.
All right, now let's say you ask a woman out.
What happened?
You straight?
Yeah, I'm straight.
Let's say you ask a woman out, right?
Okay.
And then she says no.
Okay.
And you see her again 2 months later. Do you try again?
It depends on how we conversated, how the vibe was. Like, if I asked out and she dubbed it like a way like when she's like, I don't want to talk to her at all, then I'm not gonna try again. Feel me? I already tried. But if it's like, oh, I got a man, or I'm not looking for none right now, I'll try again. I'll try.
What if she says like, I heard some bad things about you?
I'll be like, there's those rumors, you don't know, like, you gotta talk to me if you want to really know the truth.
I like that. You're very positive.
Yeah.
Now, what are your thoughts on men approaching women in public spaces like this? A lot of men come here specifically to pick up women. What are your thoughts on that?
I feel like it's all about your approach. If you're coming off, like, if you see your friends with, like, if you see her with her friends, or, I don't know, like, some people just come off like a asshole move. Like, they come over, like, just trying to talk to you. Like, it's just mad rude. But there's some people that come up in a cool way. How I feel about it, it's like, I feel like it just depends on the mood, the energy. Like,
let's say you see like 3 women lined up horizontally. You're gonna try to squeeze. If the one you like is in the middle, you're gonna try to squeeze in there.
It depends on how. It depends. It depends on how good she look. How I don't know, man. That's a little hard. But if I really like her, maybe I will. Sometimes you gotta risk it all, even in front of her friends. What's good, man? What's up? What's up?
All right, now, what's the worst pickup line that you've heard?
Shit. Are you from it's the one like are you alive because like you fell from heaven? Did you fall from heaven? That one's corny.
Yeah. Now speaking of
like,
corny, go ahead.
Like if you an angel, are you an angel because you fell from heaven? That's like the cheesiest one I heard maybe.
Now speaking of cheesy, can I try something on you?
Sure.
All right.
Just gonna try to pick you up.
I like your beard.
Thank you.
But that's not all I like.
I got it.
I like that.
That could be a good pickup line right there. It's not that cheesy. You feel me? It's calm. It's calm. I feel you. I'm not into dudes, but it's a good pickup line.
Use that same line on a girl. And she didn't have a beard though, so it's weird.
He's a comedian. All right, now. What do you think about guys who set their standards too high? A lot of guys, they only look for really attractive women and they end up lonely. Whereas some dudes that got lower standards, you always see them with a woman around his arm.
See, they may not have lower, I don't know, they may not have lower standards. They might just be looking for the right woman. They might just be looking at the right things. A lot of guys be having high standards that they want their female to be fit. She got to be super cute. She got to be a 10. She got to wear makeup, all that. She got to have surgery. I don't know.
Tight clothes.
Yeah,
Surgery,
tight
what
clothes.
kind of surgery?
I don't know. Some like breast surgery. If she got small titties, they try
I'm with that.
They try to get. I'm not with that. You feel me? I like it all natural. I like it all natural. I go for like your heart. I go for like the conversations. Like
there was a guy that was famous because he lost the bet, and you know what he had to do because he lost the bet? He had to get breast implants.
Damn.
Yeah, a man, and he was on the David Letterman show. It was only for a temporary amount of time. He had to have breast implants and walk around with him. Normal, like really like masculine, grumpy, hairy guy, other than having really big breasts.
Now let me ask you this: what kind of woman are you into?
Like I said, I'm into just a
good-hearted
woman. A good heart. Someone that's funny, good heart, not down to earth, not fronting for the camera, not fronting for the gram, not fronting for anybody else. She true to herself. She know what she want. Even if she don't know what she want, she just know that she not fronting for the gram.
All right, now let me ask you this: compliments. A lot of women are out there saying, "Don't compliment a woman."
Nah, it depends on how you compliment a woman. You could compliment a woman and walk away. You can say you look good and that's all it was. People be complimenting trying to get something else out of it. Like you compliment her and then you try to
Let me give you a
run
tip.
down on her.
Let me give you a tip on that. With compliments. when you give a compliment, make it genuine but also specific. So don't. So in my opinion, I said instead of saying like, "Oh, you look good," say like, "Man, you're like, man, your long legs look great." And those, you know what I mean?
Hell no.
Okay, that's a bad and specific example.
Look,
What
if
I'm
you like
saying
it,
is-
like it's like if you like a girl,
Hey,
you
I had a woman come
you
on
can
here-
compliment. A compliment could be for a girl. It's like I like your style. Like
gotta
you
go
can
back.
easily say I like your style. You can say I like your style or I like your shoes, and then for me, like you don't gotta. It's not all about oh you look cute. Like they hear that every day. There's people telling her that every day. I mean,
I had a woman come on here. She was 6'1", very long legs, very beautiful woman. She said she hates it when men say you got nice long legs.
hey, I mean, she probably that's an insecurity for her. You know what I mean? So she don't like that.
All right, now let me ask you this: how important is the way you dress when you're out there meeting women?
How important is this?
Yeah, you find that you're more successful when you dress nicer versus when you're just wearing whatever.
Nah, I don't think that. I think like there's my days where I have my chill vibes, where I'm just wearing what I want to wear, and I can talk to a female. And then there's my days where I want to. I mean, to be honest, it don't matter. I feel like it depends on the mood, like where you at, like what you gonna wear, like if you're going out to a club, you can't wear sweats. Like, I mean, like just switch it up. You know when you gotta read the room, like dress.
But I see you have like everything is very clean on you. You got
Everything's
clean
clean?
shoes.
I
You
got
probably
clean
What,
shoes,
do you
but
clean those every day?
nah, I don't clean them at all.
okay.
There's scuffs on them, but I'm not a materialistic person. I feel like this is here today, gone tomorrow. Some people take care of it. I could buy another pair if I really want to, but at the end of the day, it's like I just wear whatever's comfortable. Like that's my energy.
All right, now what are your thoughts on online dating?
Online dating.
Do you do any online dating?
I have done online dating.
Alright. Which
It's
site
been
is it?
successful. Tinder.
That's it?
Like,
You've been
Tinder.
successful?
Yeah, I've been
Tell
successful
me
on
about your
Tinder.
success.
I mean, just talk to females. It's good vibe, good energy. You have a
What's-
good.
what's-
I know how to hold a conversation.
Yeah. What's the secret to getting that match though? Some dudes out there they ain't even getting that.
There's
match.
no secret. It just be you.
Put up like real cool pictures of what?
Yeah, I put body photos. Look, pit body photos. Fit your fits. Fit your face. Don't be ashamed. Feel me? Someone's gonna like you. That's it. Simple. People just be posting one photo of their head up, and then like when they go meet the person, it's looking crazy because you're not showing your full body. You hiding.
Maybe the next time you go on Tinder or a dating website, send them this video.
Alright,
And
I will.
they'll know the whole thing.
Just be yourself. That's all you gotta do is be yourself. That's really it.
All right, now, do you usually meet people through someone you know or by yourself?
I had a mixture of both. I met I met a few girls that I knew from my friends, and then I met some girls by themselves, just talking to them, walking up, having a conversation.
Now, let's say you get a woman's phone number here.
Okay.
How long do you wait before you call?
So that depends. I mean, to call,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna call first. I'm gonna text first. We can have a I want to see how the conversation gonna go through text, and then if the conversation through text is lit, I'll FaceTime you.
Yeah.
So you gotta keep that energy through text.
Now, do you try to pick up women out here?
Nah, I don't try to pick up any woman at all.
No?
Nah.
Now, let me ask you this. A lot of guys come out here specifically to pick up women, like to this park.
Yeah.
They're circling around over and over and over again.
And that's kind of whack. That's whack if you think about it.
Yeah.
Because like you forcing it. You know what I mean? Good energy is gonna come to you on its own. Like just by you being out here doing whatever you want to do. Like you could be walking and you're gonna spot that good energy. And
It could be on the subway?
It could be on the subway. It could be anywhere. You never know. It could be in the hospital. You see a cute girl. You see a cute person. You want to talk to them. It's not forced. The best relationships come out of nowhere. Like.
All right, let me ask you this. A lot of guys who do this, right? They're circling around this park looking for women. They're not even looking for any signals or cues. So they get a lot of dubs. Now, what kind of signals should a man be looking for when he's trying to meet women?
What a single guy should be looking for?
What kind of signals and cues?
Oh.
Yeah. Body language. Any kind of body language?
Positive body language. You know what I mean? Some people, like people in general, not just girls, people in general, but like, you know, they vibe be different. Like if you see your friend, like if you see a girl eating with her friends, don't try to talk to her. She eating right now. She with her friends, she's having a good time. Like if you see a girl crying or something, you see something going on, let her be. Maybe she just want to be by herself. Like I don't know.
So don't interrupt what they got going on.
I mean, it depends. Like I said, I don't really do that. I don't go up and interrupt people's conversations. It's just like if it happens, if we start talking and we start talking.
Like if you're waiting online at CVS.
Right.
Something like that.
We share some same interest in that same moment.
But don't pretend the interest though?
Yeah, don't
Like,
pretend it.
let me see.
Nah, don't pretend no interest.
Let me see if I can see any fine women. I don't actually see. Oh,
Wow.
let's say like it's a skater woman, right?
Skater girl. All right.
I'm not into skater women, but let's pretend it's a skater woman. And let's pretend I like skater women.
Okay.
Should I pretend that I like skating even though I don't like skating?
Well, first you gotta know
if
how.
I like the woman?
First you gotta know how to skate.
Yeah.
So
So should I pretend to be interested in it? Like take an interest in it?
Okay, so it's a little messed up, but sometimes like, not your first approach. Don't fake a first approach. Like,
because a lot of guys will do that. They'll say something like,
I know, but then when they
how about them? I don't know, like Beatles.
Oh, I get. Oh,
You know, something like that. You know?
Yeah.
But I'm not into
I like the
Beatles.
same music and then
Yeah, but they pretend like that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess sometimes that does work.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like
you need something to get your foot in the door.
but you lying already off rip.
Yeah.
You lying off as soon as you enter the door.
So you don't recommend that at all?
Nah, why should I lie off rip? I don't even. It's our first conversation. I shouldn't even be lying to you.
So be yourself from beginning to
Yeah,
end.
like if she like the Beatles and I don't like the Beatles, I'm like, oh, you listen to the Beatles? Heard it, like what song? Like I'll ask about it, but like I'm not gonna pretend.
Right. All right, now a lot of women, when they're being approached by men, they're sending out signals to tell the man, don't come near me. But a lot of men don't pick up on these signals. What are some signals men should be looking for to know that they're going to be wasting their time?
Like I said, it's like you don't know what mood they're going through that day. Like anybody, female or male, you don't know what mood they're going through. So like to approach them, it just depends. Like you feel me? You can approach them and if she ignore you, that's it. She ignored you. Don't go following her saying, yo, what's good, what's good. Like I'm trying to talk to you. Clearly she heard you. She don't want to talk to you. I mean that's the sign right there. She ignored you. That's the number one sign.
All right, now some people say that they can like someone instantly. Other people say they need to wait, they need to see this person in different circumstances. Where do you stand on that?
Okay, well, I feel like you can like somebody, like appearance-wise. You could think like, oh, Fripp, oh, she's cute. For me, I want to talk to her, but I don't know you, like your personality. I don't know how you are. Like we vibe in the same way. Like you like the same things I like. Oh, if you can stand any of the things that I like, feel me? And if I can stand any of the things you like, so now I feel like appearances, oh, Fripp, you gonna like, but liking the person, you don't really know the person.
All right, now, whenever I ask these kind of questions, they always ask me, it depends what I'm trying to do. They say, well, you trying to smash or you trying to date? What do you think is the difference between these two? Like, when you're looking for a person to smash versus a person to date?
If you're looking to smash, all right, see, look, I don't want to sound like I'm lying now, so you could tell, all right, your intention should never be to smash. That should never be your first intention, right? But sometimes that's what the energy may be. She may just want that, and you may just like her for her appearance. But you should never have expectations. Like it should just go in like you're just trying to have a conversation real quick. So, like you trying to get to know them in those like first 3 minutes. Like,
all right, now, do you think that women are attracted to bad boys?
I mean, yeah. So some females like assholes because like that's all they knew is assholes. But there's also females that know what they want. They know their worth. They know at the end of the day they want a bad boy ass nigga. They want someone that's gonna respect them.
Now, do you ever meet any women who you think are very cool to hang out with, like just one of the guys,
Yeah,
but you don't want to date her? You
Yeah.
ever have that happen to you?
yeah. There's a lot of bad Johns that I know. A lot of cute females that I know that I just want to be friends with. Cause that's it. That just they cute, but they friends.
Now, a problem that I have is, how do I set up those boundaries without sounding weird? Because you can't just tell a female, I'm not trying to date you, I just want to be friends, because she may not even want to date you, but you don't want to lead her on, you see what I'm saying?
So I mean, I want to see. You feel me? So that's the problem with a lot of guys. Like they take that friendliness into like them a girl liking them.
Yeah.
A girl could be friendly with you because she good energy.
Yeah.
But boundaries. If you feel like she do like you, and you don't like her, or you, like have a conversation with her. It's all about communication. You feel me? You just say like, look, honestly, I like this vibe, but this is all I see as friends. Just how a female would do. And she goes, oh, okay. It's either, oh, I didn't like you, and you just go, my fault. I just misled that. Hold on.
Because, I actually talked to a woman yesterday,
Yeah.
and I said that, what happens if I just want to ask a girl to go to the beach?
Yeah.
And she's like, I didn't know guys did that without, wanting sex.
That's because it's like I said.
It's like, why would a dude be asking a woman to go to the beach if he wasn't trying to get
I asked a lot.
Sometimes I do just want to go to the beach.
Like, so look. A thing about us men is we don't like to be like, as much as we like to be around the bros. Me personally, I like to be around my bros, but I also want there to be females around.
Yeah.
And not that I want to fuck these females, I just want these females around for the energy. Females bring good energy, they bring good vibes.
Yeah.
So like, I'm gonna invite girls to the beach, even if I don't want to fuck them, just for the fact that I know we about to be litty. We about to cop a bottle, for me, have fun.
I'm the same way. Now, a lot of guys come off as creepy, and that's one of the biggest turn-offs of women. But a lot of these creepy guys don't realize that they're creepy, and they don't know how not to be creepy. So how would you advise these guys?
All right, so nowadays, with everything that's going on in the world, every guy looks creepy no matter what. I mean, unless you looking like a model, feel me? And even then, they still saying they looking creepy. But that's just because how like some men are nowadays. Not all men are bad, but a lot of men are assholes. You feel me? So another reason why men be looking creepy when they not assholes is because they antisocial. They don't know like how to come up to a female and talk. So I guess just being cool. Stop being nervous. For me, like know that you got it. Even if you don't got it, just have that energy. Like I know I'm good. For me, you gotta have self-esteem for yourself.
All right, now, can opposites attract? Let's
Yes.
say I was talking to this one woman. She said she plays volleyball for the volleyball team, and I asked her what kind of men she's into. She said I'm into other athletes. So do you think like a dude that doesn't even work out or even go jogging can get with this woman?
Yeah, definitely. Look, you're speaking to a dude that don't really work out. I'm a big dude, feel me? I'm a bear, and I talk to some girls that work out and everything. We feel me? Like I don't gotta go to the gym with you, but we still talking. I feel like opposites do attract. You don't always like. There's the thing, like sometimes like you two alike, sometimes it's good to be two alike. You're like y'all really close because y'all like everything together. But then there's times where you're like y'all want that space. Like if she don't like something that you like, and you don't like something that she don't like, it's not that bad, you know. Like a lot of good relationships happen.
What is a good place to bring a date?
A good place?
Yeah.
Well, it definitely depends on the mood. Feel me? If she want to go out to eat, like if it's night, she'll try to go. It also depends on the weather. Feel me? If it's cold, you ain't going nowhere outside. It's too cold for that. Girls don't want to be outside in the cold. So you're gonna try to go somewhere nice indoors, maybe a little nice restaurant, or it always got to be a restaurant. Like me, a good date.
They need a nice bear like you to warm them up on those cold days.
Definitely. But a good day would probably be like in the summertime outside, somewhere with a good view, where we get some good eats. Then we could do something, go bike riding maybe, you know, smoke a few blunts, get high, you know, good vibes.
Now, what if my girl likes smoking, likes doing drugs in general, and I don't? You think that could work?
It depends on what, I mean, like, it's your standards. It's your standards. Like, do you want to be around somebody that's doing them type of drugs? It depends. Like, me
But what if
personally,
I think she's physically fine, I just cannot get away from her. But she's into drugs, I'm not.
so then you just gotta, like, you can't be mad at her for, like, if she likes smoking weed and you don't like smoking weed, you can't be mad at her. Like, you can't force her to stop. You can't force her to stop. You gotta just, like, talk to, like, it's a, like, if it really bothers you where, like, it's like, like, you can't stop thinking about it, then it's up to you if you want to end that relationship. But you shouldn't force someone to change. Then again, if they want to change, that's if they really like it, they care about you.
No, everybody says to be yourself. But what if I'm like a creepy guy? Should I really be myself, or should I just like pretend to be normal for once?
If you pretend to be normal, but you still a creepy guy, it's like, you're still a creep. You gotta figure out, you need to figure out with yourself why you consider yourself a creep. Like, you shouldn't be pretending to be this cool dude. In reality, you really creepy.
Because, you know, I mean, I think like a lot of times I feel like I want to put my best foot forward.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's this one guy that hangs out here. He approaches women, and one of the first things that he says is, I have mental handicaps or something, mental disability.
Yeah.
Don't you think that would like scare women away? I mean, should that really be the first thing you're telling them?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't have any mental illnesses. Maybe like he feels like I gotta tell you I got a mental illness because like it's a condition that's part of his life, and if he's pretending on it, then that's fucked up. If he's pretending, but if he really has that condition, and that's his way of like trying to say, look, before we get into this conversation, I need to let you know I got a mental illness. Feel me? But I think you cute. But I don't know. It is hard, but I don't know.
All right, now that's the end of the dating questions. Let me ask some other. How much more time did you want to do? I'm at 22 minutes.
Whatever,
now.
I can do whatever you want
Okay,
to do.
now I am free when I'm in the supermarket or like you know, Target or something like that. People always ask me this question: you work here? Who are you most? That's what I'm most frequently mistaken for. Who are you most frequently mistaken for?
Yo, it was good game. Good game. My fault. Yeah, bro.
How y'all doing?
Wait, for the interview?
Yeah, it's for his channel.
Okay.
Alright. It's love. It's love. It's good game. See, it's love out here. It's always love. But if what I get mistaken as that I speak Spanish. I'm Spanish myself. I'm Puerto Rican, and I'm Peruvian, but I don't know no Spanish. So Spanish people come up to me and they start talking Spanish, and I be feeling bad, you know. I don't know no Spanish.
Out, man.
I'm sorry. I'm learning. I got Spanish. Oh, my whole family, everyone in my family knows Spanish. I'm the only one that doesn't know Spanish.
Really?
So I get called fake Spanish all the time.
Yeah, because you know, a lot people in this world are kind of divided by race.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, I'm Asian, obviously,
Okay.
and a lot of Asian people will come.
But that couldn't have been obvious. I couldn't know that you was Asian. You could have been, you feel me? Could have been from the Philippines, you feel me? Yeah, not technically Asian, you feel me? But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but a lot of Asians will come talk to me. So like, if I can't speak Asian, I'm missing out on a lot of opportunities to make new friends. So like, you know, to be honest with you, white people ain't gonna come up to me and just start talking for no reason. But Asians, they'll do that to you. Just like Spanish would do that to you.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, they don't need a reason to come talk to you. But like, if
whatever it is, they need help.
Yeah, white person come talk to me, they're gonna have a reason to talk to me.
Yeah, there's Spanish people that come up to you, Puerto Ricans, they just want to have a conversation.
Yeah.
They just start talking to you about the weather. You like, I gotta go, pa.
I'll teach you one. I'll say frio. I'll say calor. You know that one?
I thought I heard that before.
That means it's cold and it's hot.
It's coded. Oh yeah, Frio. Oh wait, I thought she was asking me something else. Never mind.
I took 2 years of study,
Okay.
so I know a little bit.
I need it. I know Frio. I know.
I know a lot of Spanish slang.
Okay.
Because I
Okay.
used to hang with a lot of Chicanos
Okay. I
out in
heard.
California.
In California, that's lit. I was over there in California. Is nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And you know that, like they're very welcoming people. Like the Chicanos,
Yeah.
they're very welcoming people, so it's easy to get into their circle. All right, you ready for the next question?
Yeah.
Actually, I was gonna ask you something. Damn. I forgot. Let's talk about your YouTube channel.
All right.
Tell me about your YouTube channel.
My YouTube channel is called highbrick. Like high, like when you smoke and you get high, like high in the air, high brick, like a brick wall, brick. So my channel is a smoking channel where like I interview people. I'm trying. My mission, my goal, to leave a mark on this earth is to bring all 5 boroughs together as one. Because we New York, there's 5 boroughs. We bring them all. There's artists in all 5 boroughs. We could bring them all together and work. Everybody should work. If we all work together, New York would be #1 right now. We're not #1 because artists don't work together.
Yeah.
If we all work together and stop trying to be selfish and act like we better than everybody else, when we all together in the same pot, we'd be lit. So my job is my goal is to interview as many artists as I can.
You get Staten Island there?
Staten Island, man, come on, man, that's a borough too, man. 5 boroughs.
It's kind of hard to find them.
There's artists in Staten Island though. I know
Oh, you
people
go
in
out
Staten
there to
Island.
find them?
I haven't went to Staten Island, but I know they came over here to work.
Okay.
But there's people in Staten Island, even though we don't really, people don't be considered a borough, but it is a borough. You know what I mean?
So now, how did you choose YouTube? Because like a lot of people now are choosing TikTok because it's easy to go viral, whereas YouTube is a lot harder to gain followers.
I mean, it's hard, but it's like TikTok. You get like 1-minute videos. Like I don't even know.
You can't get into details.
I want to go crazy. It's like you gotta. YouTube is a good platform if you use it the right way.
Yeah.
If you know how to do it the right way, if you know like what your goal is, what you're reaching for, it's all dedication. And I feel like all these other YouTubers with 20 million followers, 30 million followers, 10, 5, 1 million followers, 100,000, then we could do it too. Anyone could do it. It's just putting that dedication in. If you want to be dedicated to it, consistency is my weakness. Consistency. If you have consistency, people are gonna see your energy and they're gonna want to work with you.
So what is your average follower or subscriber look
Right
like?
now,
Yeah.
right now I got.
Catering to a young audience, old audience,
I catered to like my youth audience, like my age.
young
Youth.
guys.
Yeah, anywhere from probably like 18 to like 30, 25.
Male or female?
Man, both female and male.
Yeah.
I got a lot of females that support me. I got a lot of males that support me. I got a lot of people that support me. But it's getting those followers. Right now I have 92 subscribers, right? And I have like maybe like 10 videos. I have like maybe like 6 videos. And I get like 200-300 views.
How do you promote your stuff?
Instagram.
Yeah.
And that's my problem. But my thing is,
I don't like how they don't allow hot links.
yeah. My thing is, I put like 6 videos out, but in the like 6 months. So you see, there's no consistency there. If there was consistency, I'm going every week. I'm dropping something new. It's not old. It's not like some regular, like the same content. It's different every time. I would have been at more numbers. I would have been up.
Wait, so do you film your videos indoors or outdoors?
At first I was filming indoors, filming my own videos, and now we outside. Right now I'm editing. Tomorrow is editing day. I got 6 videos to edit tomorrow. I've been working all week. I'm gonna lie, like last week and this week. So I got good videos this week.
That's what I do. I edit when the weather's bad.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna rain. Tomorrow, you already know. Tomorrow's a rain day. It's an edit day.
Yeah.
No, just have a good vibe and edit. That's it.
Yeah.
It's gotta be done.
All right, now what are some good places, or what are some places you want to film in New York?
some places.
Yeah. When you gonna make your next video? You
Brooklyn.
got a list of places you want to film at? Or no?
I'm still thinking. Like, I know a lot of studios. I'm talking to people in different studios in Harlem and BK. Shout out Tree Studios. For me, there's a few studios that I'm doing interviews with different artists. I'm going to Staten Island to do an interview with my mans. I'm going to another part of Brooklyn to work in another studio. It's like I'm going to different spots. I don't have one spot that I'm gonna go to. Everywhere is pretty much studios. But when we outside, this is the vibe. Washington Square Park is one of them. I want to try other spots. This is just, I feel like this is where most of the creativity is. But I'll figure it out. I know there's talent everywhere. There's just other spots I haven't been to. But I fell in love with Washington Square Park. Shout out Washington Square Park.
Who are some content creators that you follow?
Some content creators. Let's see.
What do you don't even care what other people are doing? You want to do your own thing.
I try not to take anybody's ideas. I mean, it's hard when there's a world of artists and everybody's trying to drop something. People cipher off the same energy. So
So you're not influenced by any other content creators?
Like Side Talk is one of those people that like funny as fuck. Even though they're not from over here, it's just their energy. They bring the energy. Let's see. Ghetto Matthews. He's funny. He's from Atlanta. He's not even from over here. He's from Atlanta. And he goes around testing people's jewelry out. And it's just his energy. There's other people too. There's for me that like I follow some gamers. I follow a lot of people. Shout out my man's Rob Ace. He makes music. He inspires me every day. There's a lot of people. Jay Freeman, another YouTuber that drops funny ass content. Everybody's dropping content.
I ran into Side Talk a few times. Have you run into them before?
Yeah, I've been in one of their videos. It was like a Zod video.
You look like a Side Talk guy.
I was on Side Talk. Yeah.
There is a certain look about the
I had a groovy hoodie on.
Yeah.
It's like that's our brand. It's like we have a Groove Garments. That's a clothing brand we got. I had a Groove hoodie on and I was there. It was a snowball fight. It was that snowball fight day.
I think I might have been in one of them too. Not the videos, but like they were live streaming.
Oh yeah, Robin.
And they just go around with the camera.
They just give you a mic. They just give you a mic and go crazy.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do. Everybody could do that. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
I've been telling people just go crazy. That's the energy. I mean, there's energy here. There's people here. You gotta pull the energy out of people sometimes.
Wait, so do you interview like homeless people and mentally ill people too?
No.
No?
I interviewed this homeless guy, but I didn't really know he was homeless. He didn't look like it's sad to say he didn't look homeless. He wasn't but he was homeless, and I interviewed him and we had a conversation. But I didn't know he was homeless. I went off the vibe of his energy.
Yeah.
So I don't make fun of people. If that's like they be recording people to make fun of, not to talk shit about them. But if I was not living in New York, to be honest, not to say I don't know, because I haven't traveled a lot, because I've been focused on the grind a lot. But I've been to Cali, and I really love Cali. The vibe in Cali was lit. I was in LA. The fucking where else I've been to? I went on a few cruises. I've been to Puerto Rico. My family's from Puerto Rico. But if I had to choose probably a spot right now, like that of me knowing where I would go, it would be Cali for the simple fact weed is legal. Well, weed is legal out here now, thank God. But in Cali, I love the energy, and I know a few people out there that their energy is the same energy I'm on.
So you don't mind driving everywhere?
I don't mind. I mean, we was driving everywhere when we was over there. I was out there for I think like 8 days.
Because a lot of New Yorkers, they hate that.
Yeah,
not being able to take public transport.
There's traffic everywhere. There's traffic in Cali, there's traffic over here. I mean, at least over here we got the trains and shit.
Yeah.
I take the trains every day. But in Cali, I wouldn't mind. I don't mind if that's what it's like. The weather's always nice. I mean, it'd be a little cold, but the weather be nice out there.
Now, let's say you were doing interviews out here. This was your day out here filming.
All right.
What kind of questions would you maybe ask?
See, I'll probably ask like, like relevant questions. Like I like if I could go around asking questions today, it'd probably be like how people feel about weed being legal. You know what I mean? In New York City finally. Another question would be like, I ask funny questions too. So one of the questions would be is like, what bro got the best sneaky link? You know what I mean? Like,
Sneakers what?
sneaky link.
What does that mean?
You know what a sneaky link is? Alright, well a sneaky link
Is that like New York slang?
it's New York slang.
Okay.
A sneaky link is when you want to like a man, like whatever. If I want to hit up a girl to go over to a crib,
Like a booty call?
yeah, like a booty call, you feel me? But like it's a sneaky link. Nobody know, you feel me? So I'll probably like, what bro got the best sneaky link? Feel me? I ask a few questions. You know, I try to make people think. Feel me?
I will say Manhattan.
See, look, Manhattan is lit though. I agree with Manhattan. Feel me?
I like the style.
Thank you.
All right, now.
Thank you.
Next question. What has been your most successful content out there? Either a picture or a video.
My most successful content has been this recent video of me explaining. I swear, I really believe like I really love weed. I believe like we should be like, I'm happy it's legal.
Your parents are okay with that?
No, they're not okay with that. But at one point of your life, you gotta realize like your parents is not gonna be okay with a lot of things you're gonna do when you grow up. So you just gotta do what you wanna do, man. At the end of the day, if you're doing what your parents wanna do, you're not gonna be happy. My parents wanted me to go to school. I was in college. I didn't like college. I found a different path, man. What?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say something.
Emma! She's like, who the fuck is this? I did a video on her. She forgot about me. You good? Yeah. Alright, so you were saying?
Yeah.
Finished?
What was it? What was the other part of the question? I'm sorry.
The question was like your parents not being okay with
Oh
it.
yeah. They're not okay with it, but I answered that. But it was another part of that question before that. I forgot. I went off for a second.
No, yeah. Let me ask you this though. You said you didn't like college.
I didn't like
Could you
college.
tell me why?
Well, me personally, not. I mean, college could be for everybody. I mean, college not for everybody. Everybody could. I mean, you could do college if you force yourself. But there's people who be in college are not happy. I mean, and then it stresses them out, and then it leads them into a world of other shit, and then they realize that their diploma was shit. Feel me? It's the sad truth. But like me personally, I went to school, and I was trying to do my work. I could do my work, but me personally, I don't like sitting in the classroom for 3-4 hours when it's like for a degree that I didn't really want. It was for my family. And I realized like what I want for myself is I like smoking weed. I like being out. I feel like weed brings the best conversations around people. So I stopped.
That wasn't your calling.
That wasn't my calling. I mean, but school is important. It's like to a certain extent. It's just.
Wait, but how long did it take you to figure out that college wasn't for you? Were you there for a month, 2 months? How long?
I was there for a whole semester.
So that's like
I was
what,
going
3 months,
into
4 months?
Yeah. When I got into my second semester, I had shitty hours. Like what it really was, to be real, was I was broke. You know what I mean? Like supposedly my parents made too much, so I didn't get tapped. None of that. I couldn't pay for my book. None of that. I had to pay everything out of pocket. So one thing was I was hopping the trains every day for school, and one day I hopped the train, and the boys was there. The boys, fuck them, but the boys was there. You know what I mean? They was there, and I told them like, I showed them my school ID. Yo, I'm going to class. I'm running late. I got a test. They're like, nah, we got to give you a ticket. I'm like, damn, I don't got a Metro. They gave me the ticket though, $100 ticket when I had no bread. You know what I mean? So that day I decided I was done with school. Like
That was a game changer for you.
That was the game changer for me. It was that $100 ticket that did it for me.
Changed
Like,
your whole life.
I still didn't pay that ticket though, because I'm not paying that ticket. But my thing is that it got me tight, because I told you I was going to class, and you knew I was going to class. I showed you my school ID, and instead of you being there for me and saying, you know what, yeah, get on there, you was like, nah, we're gonna give you a ticket. So I realized like the system don't really give a fuck. So I thought to myself, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
The
And
system worked against you.
facts.
But think about it this way though. At least you got out after 4 months. Imagine doing 3 or 4 years and then realizing that it wasn't for you. Because there's a lot of people who do that. I know dudes who went to college for 6 years.
And they're not
And what are
happy.
they doing? They're working as a bartender. What was the point of that? You see what I'm saying?
You thought your degree was good for something, and then you realized it wasn't. But
And you got people who, I got another friend, a good friend of mine. He went to college for 5 years. In high school, he was in special ed, okay? So people told him he was dumb his whole life.
yeah,
So he wanted to prove people wrong and go to college
yeah.
for 5 years, only to work at Walmart. And what did you see?
You
what I'm
was
saying?
too worried about what people were thinking about you and not following what you want. That goes into your parents. You too worried. Not even just your anybody. Anybody that doesn't support your dream, you worried about it too much, and then you end at the end of the day you end up looking stupid. It took a lot of me. It takes a lot to do what I want to do. My dream is to, like I said, bring all 5 boroughs together, and I'm nowhere near that yet. As many people I'm working with, I'm nowhere near that yet. But my thing is if I would have listened to my parents, I would have never said, fuck it, let me get up and go record today. Let me get up, let me roll up a blunt, let me smoke, let me get high, let me spread a positive message. And that's what I'm doing now. Do what I gotta do.
Because you may not get anything out of that college degree at the end of it.
Yeah. And
There's no guarantee.
Even if the people who did go to college and they not happy, it may be it's gonna be hard, but do what you wanna do. You can always find a path to do what you wanna do. Switch up your dreams sometimes, you got to.
No, you sound a little bit like a leader. Do you consider yourself to be a leader?
I don't consider myself to be a leader. I just consider myself to be a positive energy for everybody else. Like if everybody's positive, we'll be good.
What kind of advice do you have for the young people?
For the young people, shit. There's a million ways to get a bag, to make money. Don't listen to the old traditional system of working a 9 to 5, going to school to be rich. It's not possible. Everybody's doing that. There's other ways. Find another way to make a bag, make a business, invest in something. It's hard, learn it. If you don't know how to invest, learn it. If you don't know how to make a business, learn it. You don't know how to make.
Go somewhere else because it's so
Yeah, I
noisy.
know it's loud.